Sherman S. Haggerty, retired Regional Vice President, Lennar Corporation. Sherman began his career with U.S. Home in 1978 and served as Division President in the Phoenix-Tucson area, in Southern California, and in Houston before coming to Sacramento as Division President in 1994.
I was fortunate to always be with companies that valued innovation. In 1994, U.S. Home introduced a new product in the region at Mother Lode Village in Gold River. The industry was experiencing a downturn, and virtually every builder in the region was focusing on smaller homes at lower prices. The product offering at Mother Lode Village were larger homes that were very well appointed at a very low price per square foot. We accomplished this through comprehensive value engineering in a joint effort with our architects and our contractors. The product was not only a success in 1994, but the floor plans became a staple of U.S. Home Lennar Sacramento for the next 11 years. Our Jackson plan at 4,100 square feet was the best-selling plan in the entire Sacramento market for several years. You have to remember that this was during the 1990s and being green wasn't fashionable. It was during this period, though, that U.S. Home worked hand in hand with the Sacramento Municipal Utility District, SMUD, to develop the SMUD Advantage Home, which was one of the first partnerships in Sacramento between a utility company and a home builder focusing on energy efficiency. We were leaders in the green industry, but we didn't realize it.
Back in 1991, Sherman was asked to serve as national liaison between U.S. Home Corporation and the Children's Miracle Network. This would be the start of a journey that would align Sherman's professional career with his personal desire to create change in the lives of the less fortunate.
You know, I had the great fortune of working with the Children's Miracle Network and Olympic gold medalist Mary Lou Retton. I got to see firsthand the impact American businesses could have in their local community by providing resources to a nonprofit organization. A few years later, my friend and peer, Bill Nemi, acting as president for HomeAid in Sacramento, introduced me to two remarkable women, Renee Schneider and Dr. Mary Hargrave of the River Oaks Center for Children. And being a division president of U.S. Home and a board member of HomeAid, I was able to offer U.S. Home as a builder captain for one of the very first HomeAid projects in Sacramento. As luck would have it, even when Lennar Corporation acquired U.S. Home, we were able to expand our relationship with the River Oaks Center for Children and HomeAid. The result was a 10-year partnership that included a series of renovations, construction of new residential cottages for the children, and finally the awarding to them of a $1 million grant that came from Lennar through their charitable foundation, given annually in honor of the victims of 9/11.
In nominating Sherman for the Hall of Fame, John Orr wrote, "Sherman's many contributions to the home building industry in the Sacramento area are substantiated by the awards and recognition that he has received over the years. But the mark he has left and continues to leave on the region comes from his dedication to addressing the needs of the disenfranchised, the suffering, the abused, and the neglected."
My relationship with Volunteers of America started through one of Lennar Corporation's Random Acts of Kindness programs. I met Christy Holderegger and Leo McFarland in 2001 to plan a Christmas community service project at one of their housing facilities, and I'm still involved with the organization today. In fact, I'm completing my term as board chair this month. In the last 12 years in my roles at U.S. Home, Lennar Corporation, and Sacramento HomeAid, I've been very fortunate to grow my relationship with Volunteers of America. It is a relationship that has made a huge difference in my life, in the lives of my staff members, and now my family members alike.
Sherman and his wife Rita passed on their values to their 4 children, Paul, Molly, Lindsay, and Michelle. Married for 27 years, today they live in El Dorado Hills.
You know, when you work with remarkable community service organizations, you're reminded every day about the importance of family, of raising your children to contribute to the community and to instill that sense of giving back. Rita and I are very fortunate to have a wonderful family that will soon include 9 grandchildren, and there's nothing better than getting together as a family, sharing our lives, spending time together, find out what's new in the lives of all of them.
Although U.S. Home was acquired by Lennar in 2000, it operated under the U.S. Home name until the end of 2005. Sherman retired from Lennar Corporation in January of 2008.
You know, when I think back about the dusty days of being a construction manager in Fort Worth, I have to say that in my career I got to work in a rewarding industry which allowed me to live out my individual and my professional aspirations. It'd be hard-pressed to imagine having worked for better companies or having better peers or better competitors than we ended up in Sacramento during my tenure as a home builder. I was completely surprised when John Orr called me to tell me that I was being honored in the Hall of Fame. To be with the group of people that have come before me in this industry is just unbelievable, and I am very thankful.